Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am checking out the 2021 Ford Bronco. So this is the full-size Bronco. Earlier this year I reviewed the Bronco Sport, which is based off the Escape. And we're checking out the big boy. So I've been waiting to review this, and I can finally bring that to you today. So that was a little walk around of it. This is the Outer Banks trim level that we're gonna be looking at today. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker here. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll read it off. Well, here's the total MSRP, $49,025. This has a few options. So the base price for this Outer Banks trim level is $41,450. These are some of the options that this has. 18-inch aluminum wheels, 2.7 liter EcoBoost, which produces 315 horsepower and 410 foot-pound of torque on regular fuel, and 330 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque on premium fuel. This has the soft top, which comes standard. So the options this has is the navy blue colored interior, which is a $2,100 option, and this has the modular front bumper, $825. Storage bags for your doors, when you remove those, that's $350. And the cargo area protector, which we'll check out, that's a $120 option. So with the Outer Banks, you get a few of these standard. You get the mid package, which comes with an 8-inch LCD screen, built-in nav, which is actually an option. I don't know why it's not on there, but that's an option. You get the 6-speaker stereo, and some of the other things like LED headlights, and these wheels. These are Outer Banks wheels. So you get remote start, just a few things alike. So this is actually the 4-door. The 2-door Outer Banks starts at $38,955, if anyone was wondering. So yeah, full LED lights. Like I said, comes standard. We'll come around and unlock the Bronco. I'll show you the key and the lights. They look pretty good. It's real bright, so you won't be able to really see, but if I can get the key out here. So this is our key. Let's go ahead and unlock it. There you can see the LED lights. So just like on the Bronco Sport, we have the white Bronco lettering here. Around back we have our LED headlights. I'll go ahead and unlock it again. That's what the turn signals look like. You have a Bronco badge here, and you have your Ford badge here. That's one of the only Ford badges on the Bronco. So here we have your reverse camera, as you can see there. So like I said, this does have the soft top, but you can option a hard top. So yeah, how about we go ahead and check out the interior of this Bronco. Okay, so with this Outer Banks trim, we get standard keyless entry and start. So I have the lock button here. You just click it and it'll lock. You just heard it locked there. And on the back we have a touch sensitive pad, so you just hand on it and it's gonna go ahead and unlock. So like I said, this has the blue interior. The other one is a brown interior color. This blue is pretty good. In the pictures, I wasn't sure about the blue at first, but seeing it in person now, I'm really liking it. So we have white stitching. Actually, this is more of a gray stitching, I think. So this is blue with a gray outside. This is leather seats, either leather seats, by the way. This has the leather package. That's the $2,100 option. So you get a leather steering wheel. This is not heated. If you want a heated steering wheel, you have to step up to the Luxe package. With the Bronco, with the Bronco Outer Banks, you actually get the mid-package standard. So Yeah. But yeah, if you want the heated steering wheel, you gotta bump up to the Lux. With the Lux, you also get the 12-inch display, and you get the B&O sound system, which sounds really good, and it included subwoofer with that. So, yeah. Looking at the door here, you have our unlock and lock controls, door handle, and I guess this is to unlock the door if you want to take it off or something. We have some netting here. There's a lot of netting in this car. And this is more of a truck, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess it's a car. So, yeah, so we have frameless windows, obviously, because the doors do come off. So these are frameless. And you'll notice there's actually no window controls. We'll get to that later. We have a Bronco logo in the seats there. So this is what the roof of the soft top Bronco looks like. Here you have your latches to take the roof off. There's our garage door opener. Here are the interior lights. We'll check out the back and the storage compartment. Frameless windows on the back also. Same navy colored back seats. They do fold down just like that. Hold on. Yeah, there's a button right there to fold the headrest down, and you get quite a lot of space in here. You could easily fit fishing poles, maybe like some surfboards maybe. I don't know about a surfboard, but you probably could. You could make it fit. To lift this back up, you just kind of do that, and then that flips back up. This is the latch, by the way, if I didn't already show that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and hop in the Ford Bronco. So, like I was saying earlier, the window controls are pretty interesting. So, if we check it out down here, here are the back ones. They're actually here, because like I said earlier, the doors come off. So, as you can see, we have our window controls. All of them are automatic. We have some charging ports here, USB-C and USB-A, and we also have a 110 volt port right here, if I can get this open. There you go. So, yeah, it looks pretty good in here. So, right here, you can actually pull this tab, right like that, and you have two cup holders. These are pretty good sized cup holders. They're kind of shallow, but it'll be fine. Here you have a little interior light. This doesn't come off, this piece here, because you actually have airbags on these little sidings. So as you can see, we have an airbag there, and we also have an airbag. I guess this is just, okay, it has 3 airbag logos. I'm guessing there's 3 airbags right there. On the other side as well. So on the rear of the Bronco, you get your spare tire, just like right here, and there's the backup camera. I already stated it pulls off. So you actually have touch sensitive controls back here for lock, and on the back you pull. So this is kind of a spring loaded action, and it pulls you push it all the way, and that comes out pretty well. This also comes out, it pushes up, but I'm not going to do that today. Here are the door bags that you get. About a $300 option, I believe. Here you have the lights back here, which has a little Bronco logo, and your 12 volt. Pretty good amount of space in there. Here is the floor mat. This is also an option. And then under here you have, if I can get this open, it's a little bit more storage under there. Let's go ahead and shut this. So that's the rear and back seats of the Bronco. Okay, so let's go ahead and start up the new 2021 Bronco. So like I said, touch capacitive buttons here for lock and unlock on the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and step in. Okay guys, so to start the new Ford Bronco, all you gotta do is have the key in the interior, and you have your engine start stop button right here. So I'm just gonna do foot on the brake, and we're gonna start this 2.7 EcoBoost Ford Bronco up. Starts right up, no problems. So here you have your gauge cluster. I'm going to try and turn the air down so there's not too much noise. Here we have the gauge cluster. This is your, this looks to be a 5-6 inch screen, maybe 7 inches, and you also have your analog speedometer right there. 332 miles till empty. So this is pretty different from a lot of Ford screens, I will say. Here we have our buttons that control the screen. So if you click this here, this is going to bring up your typical main menu. So it is kind of similar to other Ford models, but you know. So to actually go into the menu, you can move around like this, and this is going to go up and down. And to click into it, you click OK. So if you want to go under trip and fuel, you just click OK. And then to go back, you have this back button here. And this will bring you back to the main menu. So you have your casual, trip and fuel, fuel economy, average speed, and it also tells you if auto stop start is on or not. One of the biggest things is the off-road status here. So you have your angle of the steering, pitch and roll. There's pitch and roll again. Tire pressure. And then you have some of your gauges. Now this is the PSI gauge, because this is a twin turbocharged V6 2.7 liter EcoBoost. And you have your PSI gauge there. This thing produces 15.2 PSI according to the gauge. Then we have a big turbo boost gauge if you want to keep it on that. Oil temperature and transmission temperature. So this actually has the 10 speed. I don't know if I actually stated yet. This has your 10 speed. So you can go into drive and then manual. This is what the backup camera looks like. And you also click this and it'll show you a direct view of your trailer hitch. So back to this menu here, if we go back, you have your navigation. So you can just see previous destinations, favorites, if you just want to do it quickly. This does have built-in nav option, by the way, but we'll get to that screen later. You also have your phone. There's no phone paired right now, so that's not going to work. But let's see. If we go down a little bit, we have your audio and then also the settings. So, yeah, just casual stuff. On the Bronco, you have, like I said, your LCD screen right here and your analog speedometer right here. You also have a digital speedometer. And here is the RPM gauge. I'm actually going to rev it, and I'm actually going to open the door so you can hear it. You can see it going up. So, just like in the Bronco Sport, you actually have what are called the GOAT modes. These are basically just drive modes in layman's terms. So let's go ahead and check out some of these gauge modes here, or drive modes. So you have your normal mode. That's what we were just in. As you saw, the everything was blue. So if you go into eco mode, everything is now green, and you have your tachometer there. So let's go over to sport mode. And you saw that graphic there. Now everything is black and red, which is pretty cool. I kind of wish that when you went into sport mode, this blue background turned to red right here on the analog side. That would be pretty cool. So let's go over one more to slippery. 4x4 shift in progress. So now we're in 4 high. And I think this is a lighter blue than the normal drive mode. So let's go over to mud ruts. You saw the little graphic there. Off-road use only. We're still in 4 high. It actually shows you, it automatically opens up the off-road pages, like how we did with this button right here. If you don't want to see that, you don't have to, but you know, the off-road status. And then we have sand. So we're still in 4 high, by the way, and this actually turns off traction control, and you can see this is a lighter color, I think like a beige, possibly, maybe orange. So yeah, I'm actually gonna keep it in, let's keep it in sport mode for this review, because why not? Pretty cool. Pretty detailed screen, honestly. I really like all the features in it, and I think it's really nice. And I wasn't really sure about this gauge cluster when it first came out, when the first pictures came out of this car last year, but seeing it in person now, it's really nice, actually. Okay, so here we have the 8-inch Sync 4 system. Now, I will say that I think this Sync 4 has been drastically updated, because it is way faster than the old version of Sync 4, and even the Sync 4 in the Bronco Sport, I think it's faster. So, but other than that, this is pretty normal Sync 4 system. You have your Apple CarPlay. I don't have a phone connector right now. Okay, thank you. This, like I said, has built-in nav, pinch to scroll, or pinch to zoom, just like on your smartphone. Click reset view there. I think you even get a little keyboard. Yeah, you do. That's pretty nice. Go back. This has the home screen. So, moving down, we have our media controls, auto stop start on and off. And I believe auto stop start is automatically disabled in sport mode, but I also could be wrong, so don't take my word for that. Heated seats, this has heated seats. That's standard in the Outer Banks trim level, which this is. This has kind of a Mustang style fan speed control. And even on the recirculation, you have a little Bronco there, which I think is nice. Your max AC and your 3 auto modes. But, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And heated mirrors too. So, if you want that, you can have it. So, moving down, we have our gear selector for the 10-speed. So, if you put your foot on the brake, we'll go ahead and put it in reverse. As you can see, we have a really, really high quality backup camera on this one. Click here for a trailer hitch view, and you also have your parking sensors right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in park. So, you also have a manual mode with the with up and down gear on the side. So you have your GOAT modes here. We already went through that. 4 high, or 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. Here we have the window controls. Now I was talking about the window controls earlier, saying we're going to get to that later, and now is later. So all 4 windows are automatic. So up and down, automatic. In the center, because you got to remember the doors come off. So also the mirror controls are here. So you can push those around and move them around. All the buttons have a rubber feel. I guess so. Maybe you can wash it off, or so it won't get dirty while you're off-roading. So like I said, leather steering wheel, no heated steering wheel. You have to bump up to the Luxe package to get that, and the 12-inch display, and the B&O sound system. So you have your traction control off, and your hazards. So you have your mirror, pretty casual stuff, sunglasses holder, gauge cluster again. We have our visor here with the mirror. Wow, that was a bad shot. Visor with mirror, there's me. Push that up. There's the roof. Like I said, you can take the roof off. We might be doing that today, I don't know. Fun little Easter egg right there. So let's go ahead and check out what this Bronco Sport looks like with the turn signals on and the headlights enabled. So to turn the headlights on, it's down here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get out. You can see on the back there, this has the LED package, so that's why you're getting that. Let's go ahead and get back in here and put the window controls back onto automatic. Take that off, we don't need that. So yeah, little Bronco logo over here. You have your glove box right there. Here's your center storage. To open it, you actually just push in and it comes right up. So, a little container there, this slides about. So, yeah, we have a little vent right there. Vents right there. They're all kind of in, which is interesting, but there's a vent. There's a vent. There's a vent. There's a vent. Lock and unlock controls right there. Like I said, your media controls, your start-stop button. So, like I said, this is really nice. This steering wheel is also really nice. This is good leather. This is nice plush leather. And also I want to say, these seats are amazing. These leather seats, it's definitely a worthy option. This headrest is about as plush as could be. I mean, you can literally see that. Like, when you lay your head into it, I mean, it feels amazing. It's really, really comfortable in here. This is a really nice place to be. So, yeah. There you go. There's your lights again. Okay, guys, so let's actually check under the hood of the 2021 Bronco Regular. I almost said Bronco Sport. So, like I said, this is the 2.7 EcoBoost. So, this is also the parking brake control. I don't know if I ever added that. But to pop the hood, you just pull this tab right here. And it's located right under the light controls, just right down there. So let's go ahead and check out under there. Okay, so here we are, the 2.7 EcoBoost. So you can see one of the turbochargers down there. The other one is somewhere in that area there. You can actually wade water up to this, which is why this little hole is here. It's pretty hot, so I'm not gonna like touch anything, but yeah, there it is. It sounds really good. It's got plenty of power. Like I said, around 315 horsepower on premium fuel, and it's really good. It's a really good powertrain with the 10-speed. The 10-speed shifts smooth. I feel like as this vehicle gets broken in, it's gonna shift even smoother and maybe even have a little more power. Who knows? So, yeah. I also never talked about the ride. This thing rides really, really smooth. The ride, I don't know, maybe it'll get even better once it's broken in, but it just handles bumps really well when you're going over the road. Even a rough patch of road, it's really not that bad. So, okay, so let's go ahead and wrap up this review. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and shut it down with the button right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop out. We'll do one final walk around here. I don't know if I ever stated the Outerbanks logo right there. Here's a quick look also. I don't know if I ever mentioned it has the modular bumper. I think this is about a $900 option, and you can hear, you can hook stuff onto it. If I had this, I'd probably stick some driving lights right about here in this hole. I think that would be a really good spot for them. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.